Adam's here, HQ. I already recorded this once, we're gonna record it again. My new Sony, I'm not doing so great. 991.2, so 2000, is this an 18 or 19?
Good question, probably 19.
I think it is a 19, whatever, same generation, .2. So we're gonna put Dundon full catted, so we call this the street version with their Black Series center muffler. So it's basically a straight through, or the loud version of the center muffler. We're gonna put, I think they're 200 CEL cats, so pretty high flowing cats, and then they're equal length headers. They're technically not long tube headers, they're equal length. And so we're gonna do the install here at HQ. You know, one of the things that you have to get, yeah, this is why. This is from my blue car, my blue GT3. So we decided to do catted. I'm probably gonna go to catted as well. So we'll use Adams as a guinea pig to see if I go and do catted, just to get rid of, because otherwise this is all gonna turn yellow. And so we wanna do this here. I don't want anything to think about. It's freaking blazing hot.
What, the exhaust?
Yeah.
No, I was driving slow. It'll cool off fast. That'll be fine.
I totally didn't even think about it. We'll get it apart and let it cool off.
We were supposed to go to lunch, but you blew me off.
Yeah.
So that would have cooled down then.
Yeah. Well,
this is a fingerprint?
Yeah, you touched it.
Jeez.
So we're going to be doing center section, side muffler delete, header change, and then the whole new system. So complete exhaust. So anyway, let's get rolling here.
Cool.
So we got to take these off, taillights off first, and then we have to. I'll get the wheels. I think it should just be easier just to take the darn wheels off.
Yep.
That because the side mufflers are huge.
Oh, is my makeshift tripod gonna mess up your shot?
That's your chair too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that I got you?
Yeah, that's your Serta chair, your beloved.
Yeah. Look at that. Why buy a tripod when you got a great office chair you could use?
Yeah, yeah. Our camera game is in a little different class.
Yeah. If you guys could see Matt's camera, it looks a little bit different than mine.
Too bad. Your this one always works. The
Yeah.
G7X always works. This one sometimes works.
Audio may be junk, quality may be junk, but it always works. I've never been so nervous using a screwdriver before.
Yeah, that is the one thing. But you'll see how easy these things come apart and go together. That's what's so cool about it.
Nice hardware. So we're basically removing the taillight and then the upper connections for the bumper right now.
Yep.
Is there just two bolts for the taillight, or are there more?
Yep, there's two. And there's like a little tab that slides out. You just have to be careful not to scratch the rear bumper. No PPF back here.
Just remember, Matt, you're more clumsy when I'm around, so be extra careful.
Yeah.
You're more likely to scratch it than I will.
We're doing this for the people. It would be a lot easier to do it with the car facing the other way. But we wanted to get some decent photos.
Did you steal the hardware I put on the chair?
Yeah, I put it on the table.
Weirdo.
Sorry, camera.
You coached me through removing this one?
Yep. So kick this end out,
okay,
and then pull towards me.
That's it?
Yep.
These are heavier than I thought. You know what's really funny, Matt?
You didn't get the lightweight option?
With how hot these taillights are, I can only imagine how hot the actual exhaust is on the car.
We're gonna have to go get something to eat.
Okay, so Matt, the bumper has a clip, right? So that it looks like this is like a bumper support almost. So we either need to unhook the bumper from the support or take off this.
I think, yeah, these need to come off.
We can take it off, and then when we put it back on, we can see which is the better way to do it, you know?
Yeah, the other ones don't have that. That's new. Yeah, I think that'll free us up. I think that's the same size right here. Take these off. And then there's I think 6 of them on the bottom, so we'll put it up in the air. Let's get the wheels off first.
Rumor has it you need a very, very, very large torque wrench to remove and install the center locks.
Yeah, I want to get the new Sonic one. I have a not so pretty one, but yeah.
Was it some junk brand like Snap-on?
It's not. I wish. No,
so
it's like Precision Instruments from Amazon. Pop that, and then there's the pin. And so see how that pushes the pin in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's a separate breaker bar. So this is 3/4. I like it how this one tells me which way is loosened.
That thing is no joke.
The rear's easy. The pull the e-brake. The rear's easy. The front is a little sketchy because of the mirror. This is where everybody says the push down, but I don't think we can generate enough. We'll see. I don't think I can generate enough force. Maybe I can. Yeah.
What would you do if you didn't push down?
Pull up. Pull that way.
Isn't that harder?
Well, depends. Sometimes they're too tight. Sometimes you can't. I can't generate enough force. Like sometimes they like the dealer will put them on too tight.
Well, that's cool. So the center piece kind of locks it in place, huh?
Yeah. Here you go. So we got a long way to go.
What do you do with this?
So this, so we don't drop it on the brake. I mean, you don't need this, but
It's pretty cool. That's weird. It's like you've taken wheels off a Porsche before, huh?
yeah. You know, it's kind of scary, like for if you've never done it, but it's actually way easier than a normal wheel, as long as you have the right stuff.
Yeah.
Gosh, this car is so awesome. Look at the carbon fiber. There's a carbon fiber sway bar on the thing. Just amazing. Factory adjustable coilovers.
I thought it was just carbon fiber end links.
No, there's a full carbon.
Maybe it's just front.
I've never seen. Here it is. There's the carbon sway bar.
Is
It's pretty sick. See right there.
Oh, I didn't know it was actually a full carbon sway bar. That's pretty cool.
That's the sole reason why I got on the phone when I was looking at your car and tried to get one.
Really?
It's because I saw that. I'm like, oh, I want that. So a lot of people are,
I'm just always scared of it coming off.
what, off the lift?
Yeah.
Oh, or off the, yeah. You're good.
It's not that bad.
Nope. But we also took them off, so they're not, sometimes they're torqued like 700 pounds and just brutal.
Just like over torqued.
Yeah.
I'll pull this off first.
So a lot of people are always yelling about you gotta, why don't you just break it on the ground? I don't know, Porsche procedure. I think it has something to do with how it seats. I think you have to do it in the air, which makes it harder, but.
And this doesn't ever scratch these.
It does kind of beat it up over time. Yeah, you got a long way to go. These are actually surprisingly light for being 21s and factory wheels.
Jeez, that's a tire. Oh my gosh.
A little extra meat.
No wonder this thing has grip, huh? That's hilarious.
They're almost like cartoon thick.
Do I take these under tray ones off, or the wheel liner ones?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if they need to come out.
It's different than mine. Bumper's a little bit different. How many miles you got on this thing now?
500. This is the
You're
front.
about halfway to the break-in period then, right? Freaking babies.
What break-in period?
All right.
There are a few more torques in here in the actual fender liner. A couple underneath.
Where?
Are we ready to pull? No, I was just telling them, Matt.
Sorry, I didn't know. I thought you were talking to me.
No.
I got all these
Are we ready to
off.
pull her off?
Yeah.
All right, let me put my camera down.
Let's bring it down.
Now, we were going to take the car to the Porsche dealership to have them do the install, but they quoted us 30 grand just for rear bumper removal, so we decided against that. All right, show me the way.
Just pull.
Which way?
That way. Should just pop right out.
You took the screw off up here, right?
Maybe not.
No, you missed one.
Shoot.
Where's the screwdriver?
What did I do with it? I put it
The
back
most
on
important
bench.
one, Matt.
Yeah.
The one that holds the bumper on there. Are you ready?
Ready. I'm scared.
Are you?
Now there's going to be a wire for the plate light somewhere. I think it's on
this
this
side?
side.
There's a wire here. Should I unplug it?
Shoot, what is all these wires?
Maybe backup sensor or something? There's a wire here. don't know if I should unplug it on the, well, I should just unplug it here. Probably. It should just pull right up, no?
I think we have to take this whole...
How I work on cars, I just pull things. If I break the clip, I zip tie it back.
We shouldn't break anything on this car. Should be no breakage. Number one.
I think this is like a, whatever this is, it's just dangling back here, Matt.
Is it not attached to something?
Oh, is that part of the bumper bracket? I don't know, whatever this is, oh, it gets held up. It's part of the bumper bracket. So we didn't need to remove this, Matt. We could have left this up here, remember?
I thought that maybe.
You got it?
No.
So we can put that back on first to make our life a little easier. You ready to come off?
What am I attached to here? No, it had to come off.
You sure?
Yeah, because otherwise we'd have to take all this wiring apart.
All right, so how are we putting this bumper down so it doesn't get damaged?
It's got plastic on the bottom, so it's going to just sit right on the switch tracks. I got it.
Okay.
So just put it right over here. All right, so now we got to take these plastic, all this heat shielding and this bumper off. All this comes off. So we got this, 1, 2, there's another one, 3, and then there's this one in, I think in here, yeah, in there, 4, 5, I think there's 5. So that comes off. What is that attached to? I think.
This plastic.
Yeah, I think if we take that off, then maybe the intake tube stays in place.
Where was this confidence that you had a few minutes ago, Matt?
I mean, confidence. We're still good. I think. What am I attached to? How'd you get that off?
What's up?
How'd you get that off?
Just pulled and prayed.
You got everything off? Is there one extra piece?
Does this one not have one out?
That's good, good. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of scared, but not really.
Of mine or just in general?
No, of mine. You know, like the first time I pulled my blue one apart for the first time, I'm like, oh. Super light. Okay, just put that back there somewhere.
So this is tie, right?
Yep, just that piece.
It'd be cool if we could reuse the factory tie exhaust tips. So look sick once they're colored.
I like the Dundon tips though.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they're 4-inch.
It's not that hot.
Yeah, it's cooling off fast. All right, let's get center muffler off.
Well, let's
First, let's take our vacuum lines off. Oh, the tie is like cold. It's
I bet.
perfectly cool. Shoot, did Tommy tell you he was texting me? I didn't know it was him. I thought it was some punk kid. Just got my phone number. I'm like, stop texting me.
What was he
He's like,
texting
whoa,
you about?
whoa. I'm like,
What was he texting you about?
about coming over here. He just said, he texted, yo, Tommy Farrell. I'm like, who's Tommy Farrell?
Oh, my Tommy?
No.
That's Tommy F, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why was he texting you? When was he texting you?
He said he was coming over here.
I didn't know he had your number.
I thought he was coming. He said he was coming
Oh, yeah,
here.
he was, and they told you he bailed.
Yeah, Tommy F, yeah, not
Yeah,
your
yeah,
Tommy.
yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. I can't believe Tommy had the nerve to text you, yo.
Why? Well, we've been texting before.
I'm just kidding. If he was like, he couldn't find any hotels,
Ah, got it.
and he was like, I'm just gonna drive home to Connecticut. All right, so this is the center muffler.
Yeah. This is the Black Series center muffler. Yeah, yes.
I'll just cut it.
So the main reason they made this muffler is because the titanium ones blow apart
They do?
on the track, yeah. They grenade.
Did your car come factory with a titanium muffler too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The RS is not the regular. Yeah, they cleaned it up a little bit from mine.
It's pretty cool.
Looks a little nicer than I have like the first one.
Dundon Motorsports, loud. That's what I'm talking about.
Look through there. It's basically just it's a straight pipe, yo. Freaking hate that term, straight pipe. Ridiculous.
So what are the upper sections? Is that like where when it bypasses, it forces it through the muffler?
Yeah. So valves, the valves, so that it'll send the exhaust through the top when the valves are closed.
That's pretty cool. So
keep it from droning.
That's pretty cool that we'll be able to retain the stock like valve system in the sense that we can kind of have like the muffler.
You have to on this car. I've tried, but there's just no way around it. You have to have valves, otherwise it drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say that you need the valves. You'll lose horsepower. You use back pressure. I've tested it on a dyno. You don't. It's just it doesn't sound good. It drones. So we need that valve transition. But you know how the stock is like this really pronounced from open to closed. This will still be pronounced, but not nearly. It's more, there's a smoother transition from closed to open.
Gotcha.
I wish we could just get rid of them, but
I'm excited for the startup. Does your car make all the cool pops when it starts like mine does?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I wish we could rev it.
Mine let me rev it today to 8,500.
Yeah, but not just stationary. You'd have to be rolling. If you're rolling, you can pull the paddles and rev it, but if you're not, then you can't. All right, let's open the other headers. So James Bopp, who you've been talking to, Jamie Bopp, partnered with, or I don't know where he met Charles Dundon, but Charles is like this savant. He's this dude who, I've talked to him on the phone. Anytime you talk to him on the phone, it's a good hour-long conversation of just knowledge dump. It's amazing.
I mean, he makes these headers in his
So
garage.
he was making stuff for Porsches forever, and I guess him and Jamie partnered up and they started a company called Dundon Motorsports. That's pretty cool, actually. You got the real flex fit hat. You listen to me. This is good.
I got the Matt Mormon hat on now. Look at my tips. 4.875 inch.
Oh yeah, I thought they were 4. They're almost 5.
4.875.
So these must be our caps. So I found out about them on I was 13 exhaust in. Right, I tried Sharkworks, GMG.
Matt is not exaggerating. He literally had tried 13 exhausts on his GT3.
I tried valves disconnected, valves connected. I went to Titan about 5 times, different dyno tests. Then I started working with FVD Brombacher out of South Florida, and M&M in Germany to try to come up with a non-valve exhaust system. This was in 2014 and 15. Oh yeah, here's the cats. So this is what replaces that giant side muffler.
Cool. Here's my tips.
Yeah, those are sick. All AccuSeal connections.
They're like the same size as stock, Matt. They're not that much bigger.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Maybe the older ones had smaller tips. So after my 12th exhaust or 13th exhaust, I called them and said, I'm interested, but the exhaust was a lot of money.
Yeah, these exhausts are not cheap.
Yeah, I mean, we're 10 grand for this setup. But, the guy's making them in a jig in his garage in the Dundon facility.
Is it a facility or is it a garage? Because it's two different.
Well, it's a garage like this.
Okay.
A little bigger than this. I think he has like 3,500 square feet, something like that, 4,000 square feet. There's the header.
These are light.
The stock ones are light too, so don't get too excited. Oh yeah, they're getting, the finish is getting nicer.
Matt was he was giving me a disclaimer telling me to not expect the prettiest finish in the world.
Yeah, well, they're not. I mean, these are handmade.
Check out the way that these flanges have to be made. That's funky, huh?
Yep.
Look at that. Yeah, dude, this is really nice quality.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, my guy.
I didn't say it was bad.
Matt was like...
I just said that you don't expect it to be like IPE or Army Tricks or some other bullcrap exhaust where they're making it in Taiwan on some fancy machine.
Nothing I hate more than like literally anytime anyone ever gets an exotic car, they're like, oh my god, you need to get an Army Tricks exhaust because it makes all the pops in flames. Triggered.
Yeah, you want to get me fired up?
Yeah, tell me about
start
it.
Yelling?
I'm on the same page with you, my guy.
Junk. You want to be YouTube famous? Get IPE. You want to get an exhaust that actually makes any power or works?
Army Tricks is what all the clickbaiters use.
They're made by the same company.
Are they?
Yeah. FI, Army Tricks, They're all made by the same marketing company.
In Taiwan?
Yeah. Marketing first, exhaust second.
Now Dundon is exhaust first,
Boom.
marketing second.
There's our valve transition. You just have to remember that, I mean, the fit and finish of a exhaust that's handmade is just, it looks different. The quality, I think, is better. But it doesn't look all polished up and shiny,
Yeah.
which is fine with me.
You don't see it.
Here's our Dundon. Link headers. High flow cats into our side muffler delete valve system. Yeah, I think you're right.
So like that will look better. These annoying little clamps.
Ear clamps. Let's cut them.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. We're gonna zip tie it. Your favorite thing. I can't believe we have Uber Eats. I'm so excited. Just when I'm about to get in shape, now I'm gonna have full access to whatever food I want, and I'm too lazy to go get it.
Is this the max height for this?
Yeah, it's like 2 inches too short. I need to get taller blocks.
What's cool is the new lifts that we got. We got like extra high ones.
Yeah, those are great.
A little bit tricky getting the cars on them though.
Let's pull your clamp off. There we go.
Is he? Doesn't seem like the best way to do this, but I'll give it a shot.
You have to cut it long ways.
Do you?
Other way. You have to
Why not
flip
this
it
way?
around. It's not going to cut. That's how you clamp it, not cut it. All right, so we're cutting off.
I remember when we fixed your vacuum lines.
Yeah.
All right, so do you take it off in sections, or do
Yeah,
you just
so we're
pull
going
it
to take the center section off first,
Okay.
then the sides. So we have to take these off here.
Is that like a 13?
I think so. Maybe it's 11. I think it's 11. So we take those off first. What am I standing on? So be careful with these.
Why? You want to just use a normal wrench?
Well, yeah, I think so, because they get hot, so you need to manage it. Otherwise, you'll break the studs off. And this center muffler is like $3,000,
That's it?
maybe $4,000.
Chump change.
So I'm talking about taking these off here. So each one has 3. So we'll loosen those, and then we'll take the center muffler clamps off, and then we're good to go.
Yeah,
What size is it? 11?
Yeah, extension would be nice. You got a 3/8. It's a 13.
13? Porsche engineers don't use air tools or electric tools.
Why?
They just don't. Porsche, maybe it's Porsche mechanics, but my friend Bob had Porsche come to his facility, and I said, "Do we need to get you all air tools?" He said, "No, Porsche doesn't use those."
That's funny.
He's built a carbon fiber gas tank if you want one of those.
Really?
Titanium axles. You want to get crazy.
This one's kind of hard to get to in here.
You know the other option we could do here,
What?
which is what I did on mine.
What?
You want to just leave this all together and drop it all out in one piece?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Okay, let's do that then.
So
Put these
just-
back on.
Why didn't we do that?
I don't know. I was thinking we were going to try to put it in your car, send it home with you. So what we have to do, there's 2, these right here. So first let's take out our O2 sensor so we don't forget.
Okay.
So we got our O2 sensors done, leave these alone. So we'll have to take this off, and then we have to take these off. And then at the very end, we'll pull the straps and we'll put it down next to the ground and we'll drop it. I did it myself, so if there are 2 of us, it'll be a little easier.
Wow, these are loose. Is there torque specs when we put it all back on?
No, we just give it a couple of ugga-duggas.
Because I was surprised how loose these were. I'm so used to like pulling manifolds being like an hour-long process because all the bolts are rusted and seized.
Tap them out half the time.
How funny is it that like Porsche mechanics get paid more and their job is easier?
Way easier.
Isn't that ironic?
All right, remember, green goes in the back.
Green what? Nuts?
No, green wire.
Oh.
Gray toward the door, gray toward the gray door, green toward.
No idea what you're talking about.
There's a gray wire and a green wire on our O2 sensor.
Uh-huh.
So the green wire goes toward the front of the car.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Are you unplugging something?
Yeah, well, one goes before the cat, one goes after the cat.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. It's striking how many similarities there are between the Nissan 350Z and the Porsche GT3RS.
Really?
No.
What? Oh.
Nothing.
That's cool.
Absolutely nothing. They're both 6-cylinder. Bye.
See it. All right, so we took out O2 sensors here on the side. So the green one goes in the back before the cat, and then the gray one. Where's the gray one? Show me the gray one.
The gray one?
Yeah, get out of the way. The gray one's over here on top of the cat. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so we got all the header screws out, nuts off, and then we're gonna take these, we're gonna drop the car down and drop these.
Do you want me to take
the
I left two remaining there just so they wouldn't be hanging. You want me to remove them?
Yeah, so you can take those off.
Okay.
And then we'll take the side muffler brackets off, and then we're ready to drop it on the ground on our heads.
Food's on the way. Hopefully we can get this thing off and I'll take my little food break. How's the family doing?
Great. They're in Georgia.
Oh yeah? What for? Spring break?
Yeah, and Michelle's brother lives there, so I was still in Denver. I just got back yesterday.
How was it?
It was terrible. I got freaking stuck there. Stupid snow. All right, I think these are 11 as well. Right here. I might need to use I think I need to use
Yeah. A normal wrench?
Yeah. Having a lift is amazing. I think 16 of the 17 exhausts that I've done on these cars have all been on my back. On Rhino ramps. Showing the kids the GT3. I think this whole thing's gonna drop down.
So I'm holding it up on my knee.
Yeah, we can just reach it from here.
No, that's what I told you.
I know. Well,
You're like, no, let's use
the bottom one you couldn't reach. Maybe you can. All right, sacrifice your body. I don't think it's gonna fall, but. Okay.
So, do you just keep loosening this?
Yeah, the bands, we're gonna take the bands all the way off.
Okay.
So you can put it on this now. Dang, how do you get anti-seize all over my leg?
Yeah, some on his shoulder.
Dang it. Yeah, we got it everywhere. So look.
We caught up on something?
There you go.
There your gaskets go.
All right, you can slide it right on the Swiss tracks. Boom.
All right.
Yeah, way smarter. This is the part that takes the longest, getting it lined up. It's annoying.
What I did is I kind of measured them equidistant, Matt, and I bet it'll just slide right up. Measured, I mean eyeball.
Yeah. What's up, brother? That's all on that side.
All right, my side's lined up.
Good.
Easy.
Since you're so good at it, I'll let you do this one too.
Sounds good. What I found helped was just taking it off the car and then kind of putting the flanges on.
2 of the 3.
You got 2?
Yeah.
Your side's all set, Matt.
All right, rolling through here. So now we got to take it back off with the gasket on.
Yep, I'm just trying to.
So here's how the headers go up into that area where we put the side muffler before. So it looks funky in order to get the cats in here.
Yep, so
cats
this
turn
little
on.
half moon I think goes towards the back. So I think it goes like this. That's why that makes sense with the other one.
Put this down and get my other set of hands in there.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. Oh my God, Matt.
What?
You know they're marked on the actual section with a Sharpie to line them up?
Where?
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Just get it started and then I'll twist them and make sure they're in line. That's hilarious. So you want up on top. Got it?
Yep. Telling you, I'm gonna come start playing basketball with you. You need to let me know where you're going to play.
So they're playing in a collar.
Oh shoot! You play with a bunch of white kids, hopefully.
No, just Asian, so you can go in it.
Asians, yeah. I'll get some rebounds, bro. Yeah. I don't want to get worked over. You guys can all shoot though. It's all right. I know. I won't shoot. I don't shoot. I'll just get the rebound, block some shots, let you guys shoot. I'm like the best teammate ever. I'm thinking about picking up tennis.
Picking up what?
I need a new sport.
Have you played?
Either that or soccer. Something new. I want to go play soccer with some Asians too. All right, let's figure out how to put that cat on.
Hold that.
Here, hold this.
No, you can let go. I would just leave it there. I wouldn't go any tighter.
All right.
Because we want to see how this bracket needs to line up.
Yeah, because it can't go that way, right?
You know.
I mean, it's possible we put the headers on the wrong sides, but
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Why? Because that doesn't line up?
Well, just the bracket seems off. And I would think that the Dundon thing would be facing forward.
Where's the other bracket? Right here?
No, I don't really see any way that this would make sense. So yeah, you're right. That goes first.
And then this goes something like that.
No.
That.
Yes.
That.
Nope. Flip. Yes.
Let me put this on first, and then.
Is there a way to make the car default start in the
No.
valve mode?
Nope.
At least it starts though open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's not get too far ahead because we got to put these gaskets in.
What?
We got to put these gaskets in there.
In where?
In the V-bands.
What?
Yeah.
You want to pop it on? Or do you want to hold it?
Should we do the other side? We got to take the other side off anyway.
So those are actually quick removal ones, so you don't even have to do what you're doing right now. Makes it a lot easier. Here, hold this pipe, I'll show you.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, so just put that in. Yep.
Okay, let's take this one off and put our thing in.
I don't think the orientation matters, do you?
I don't think so. Looks the same. So here's what we're talking about. Putting the gasket in place. Hold that.
We should start it before we put the bumper back on to make sure there's no leaks or anything.
Yep. Yeah, so I think the headers are completely different. Doing the catted system versus the non-catted. Okay, so now we got to get these brackets set up here so we can tighten those down. Yeah, this is a great exhaust.
What are you cutting off?
We got to cut those ear clamps off. You gonna do the nut on the back side?
Yeah, probably.
Is it a single washer or a double washer?
Double.
So there's what it looks like. So we're gonna wait to tighten everything down when we have it all set up. But you got the green O2 sensor in, the green wire, and then the gray one. so we have all of our everything loose. So now we're going to put on side muffler. This is the valve section. These have the same V-band gasket. I've never seen a V-band gasket before.
Yeah, you might be right. It might be that weird name that you called it.
AccuSeal.
Yeah, I never had gasket on V-bands. This is a seat right in there.
All right, I'm gonna hold that. All right, let me put this camera down.
I want to check those other V-bands just to make sure they're good.
It's gonna have to go that way.
Ooh, this is heavy. Dundon loud. So how does this flange work?
Yeah, we gotta take those off. Do we have to take them off? I think it might slide in.
Well, then how does this tighten? Yeah, it'll just slide in. So we can slide it in and then worry about it.
Okay.
Shoot. Hurry. My head, it hurts. Good.
This one on. Here, slide it in our hole here. That'll help you hold it up.
Let's get this one in just loosely first. Okay. I think we'll still have room to slide. All right, you're good.
Okay.
Hold on. So this needs to... Keep pushing. I think it's almost in. Yeah, all right, let's leave it there and let's do what you said. Let's take that clamp off and then put it back on. Matt, I can see in the back, it's actually dead center right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing just needs to shift more that way?
Shift to the left a little bit.
That's easy. So really just... What's anchoring the center system? No, this thing. So you just pull it where it needs to be and then tighten it. And then we'll do the rest around it. Yes, just to tighten the headers to the head first. Then V-band clamps, then cinder muffler flanges last.
Got it.
Yep, 22 foot-pounds.
I'm probably tighter than that.
It's all right. Is it set to 22?
Yeah. Yeah.
Technically speaking, you're actually not supposed to use a extension with torque wrenches.
Yeah, well, you don't have a choice here.
I know. That's better. That's good now.
Okay.
Oh, this one's too tight. That's what's preventing it from spinning.
Oh, there you go.
You would love my Chaser. That thing is my favorite car to drive around now. It's so comfortable. It's more comfortable than this. It's got a nicer ride, and that thing's slim.
I'm sure I'll love it.
You seen how low it is?
Yeah.
It's sick. No, you'll really enjoy that car.
All right, so we've got our center section lined up, torqued on both these connections. The whatever the bands are called are torqued, tightened. People don't like it when I say torqued. Tightened. And then here's the tightening of the V-bands. And the last thing we've got to do is get these brackets here set up. Adam did the vacuum lines. Those are all done. The vacuum lines for the valve. We're rolling.
Hopefully no leaky, boys. It's getting exciting, Matt.
Yep.
Almost time to fire up.
Oh, I almost forgot to tighten down these E12s as well.
Where do these go, Matt?
Right here.
Right in there?
Yep.
What size is that, 17?
I think it's bigger than that.
Just clock it so it goes straight back. Like that?
Yep. Uber Eats in good old Lady Lake, Florida. It probably would have been another 6 months and I wouldn't have known that.
About to start it up and check for leaks, but Matt's doing this weird thing where he cleans the exhaust before he starts it. Why do you do that? No one's ever gonna see it. It's just like under your Swiss tracks. Why bother cleaning it? No one's ever gonna see it.
Unless you want my big fingerprints all over your exhaust for eternity.
How often do you scrape your front lip?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, I thought you were gonna be like never and make me feel like a scrub.
Nope, all the time.
I had the attitude driving this car. I was like, man, I drive lowered cars all the time. This is a factory car. It won't be low.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it.
Too.
I know. And I wasn't using it. I was like, oh, I don't need that.
Yeah. All right. Exhaust is on. All set up. I think now all we have to do is we're going to lower it down, start it up, check for some leaks. Shouldn't be any. We should be good. And then we'll start putting the car back together.
Way to cold rev my car, guy.
To 2,200 RPMs. Yeah.
That's pretty loud.
Pretty good.
Thank you again, Matt. I appreciate you helping me out with this.
It was fun. All right, so we got to put the bumper on first. You want to put the tips on first?
We should probably put the tips on last, no? So we can center them.
Either way works.
What's up?
Either way works. I mean, put them on. It'll be easier to get them
Yeah.
on, and then I'll put them back on. Back,
up right now?
I have a grass now.
was somebody driving your car? Oh no, there's a blue Cayman now. I saw coming out of Harbor Hills.
I parked over here the other day.
I waved. I thought it was you because it
Yeah.
it looks the same in the front.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It looks exactly the same.
Driving out, from Harbor Hills.
Yeah. The previous owners of Big Sports, you guys don't know if it does now. So one thing I didn't do that is expensive.
Just help guide me.
Want me to plug them in or help guide?
Yeah, plug those in first. This other side is a lot
Careful,
more
careful, careful.
elaborate. So that whole assembly has to get put back together.
Can I plug them in first?
Yeah, you plug them in and then you snap them back in place. Other one. Does this go on? I guess this goes under.
Oh, hold on a second. This one center, Matt, we use the center one to hold this in place, right?
So actually we can screw this on first before we go anywhere with the bumper, right?
Can we?
I think so. Yeah, but look, it's made to like,
What?
it's made to go up over it, isn't it? Like this. That's gotta be it. I see, it goes and sits in this groove here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But can we lift it up enough to get it over? It seems kind of tight, doesn't it?
I was just talking about how easy this was. This new parking distance control thing messes everything up. So I think maybe we need to get it in the bumper first.
And then put it on, yeah. Did you figure out which bolts go where, Matt?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm on even from
This bumper isn't centered, Matt. Bumper needs to come more my way. If you look at the holes, this bumper cover over here, and it's causing the tail light not to line up right.
Is it the tail light or is it the bumper or the tail light?
Well, I'm just saying I can just see on the line that the bumper is a little bit more over before. You see?
The bumper can't really change much. Okay, let's go up. Look at that. Everything just lines up. It's in place.
These tips will be easy to keep clean, that's for sure. I got a LZ GT3 vanity plate, Matt. Thank you.
That's cool.
Won't be here for a while though.
Yeah, it takes forever to get those things.
It's a Florida summer plate too. So it'll look cool with the orange.
done.
All right, so we got everything bolted up. We're gonna put the wheels on. We're golden. Everything set up the way it's supposed to be. Check out how cool the exhaust looks in there. I'm really digging the Dundon bracket. I think that looks cool.
But you can shoot through the wheel well, huh?
Yeah. Freed up a whole lot of weight.
I think you said 20 pounds.
20-pound weight loss, 35-pound horsepower gain, 35 horsepower gain, and some torque. 40 foot-pounds of torque, something like that in the mid-range. Everything bolts.
Making 40 foot-pounds of torque and 30 extra wheel at 8,500 RPM, but peak gains are about 16 to 17 wheel. So like actually at like the peak number it doesn't gain as much, but like
Yeah.
at 8,500 it gains a ton.
All right, so let me show you the procedure here. Every time you put the wheels on, you're supposed to do this.
What?
I'm going to show you.
Do a little dance? Why? You don't have the nub.
Yeah, grab me the wheel guide. You have to do this first anyway. So you always want to inspect the threads. Don't put that on yet. I'll just set it here, but you're standing in the way of the camera. So this is optimal pace, so you want to get some of this.
Okay.
And you don't want to cake this stuff on, but you want to add a little bit fresh to the threads on that side. And then you want this to be a really smooth, even layer on here. Like this.
Just so you get an accurate torque reading.
Well, I just think so that you're adding fresh paste to it to make sure all of the surfaces are coated.
Well, the thing is, if you don't have paste in certain areas, it'll start to like bind, and the friction will cause you to get an inaccurate torque spec.
If you say so.
I'm assuming it's similar to adding like lube when you're doing head studs or something.
That's it.
Wheels are so big, they look like a toy. They don't look real. Anti-seize everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know if I can generate enough torque pushing down.
You should snug it on with
I
that.
guess I can.
Torque it down and then pop your...
So you have to do it twice. You come a quarter turn back and then you torque it. There we go. You want to put these on?
What's up?
And put these on?
The front ones?
We got to back it up, put the front wheels in the lift, and then just lift it. So these things are kind of a pain.
Where are they pinned?
If I remember getting it lined up, here's what we're putting. It's a tow hook underneath the car. And so what we do is we take this little piece and we alley-oop it up into the car. It's threaded that allows us to then bolt up through. And so it basically it goes on the jack point where the car, where you normally jack up the car.
15 or 17?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It'll be 18, watch. You suck.
It was 18?
Yep. I'm getting 19. 19. Yep. Here you go. We take the scenic route back to my house.
Sure.
And then wash it.
Sounds good.
All right, homeboy. What do you think?
I'm excited to go drive it.
Already sounds good.
I mean, we've only heard up to what, like $3 grand?
Yeah, not even. Yeah. So we're gonna have to warm it up, go for a little run. I'll take you around the scenic route around my house, and then we're gonna go wash the thing. So
Sounds
pretty uneventful, no problems, no issues. We took our time, worked our way through it, everything bolted back together. Car looks great, sounds great. Now we're gonna go wash it and get to drive it. So make sure to go check out Adam's channel for driving videos and sounds and all that stuff, because we didn't really do a good job of that here on this one. But I know some people like to see the install process. This is the first time I've done the catted version, so I don't see why you would not do the catted version. I mean, if we're making roughly the same power.
Well, it is an extra like $200 to $300, and that's a lot.
Yeah, but when you're 10 G's into it,
That was a joke.
what's another couple $100? All right, anyway, thanks for watching. Go check out Adam's channel. And I'm sure he and I will be doing more crazy projects like this where we get anti-seize on our shoulder somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how that kept happening.
Not sure how that happened, but that's what inevitably happens. Thanks for watching. We got some GT3s making noise.
Established mass is much more noisy than mine. Your clips look different too.
Yeah, I got the slat, or mine are the thin wall.
Matt Burleson told Dundon to give me the catted ones because he didn't want my car to be as loud as this.
Yep.
Hey, we could trade since you don't want the sun.
Yeah, but look how yellow mine is. What happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor,